Have you ever pondered over the power and mystique that surrounds the divine feminine in Hinduism? A question that leads us into a realm of spiritual mystery and profound understanding. The concept of the divine feminine, known as Devi or Shakti in Hinduism, is not just about worshipping female deities. It's an acknowledgement of the inherent power, the primal energy that is both the creator and sustainer of the universe. Devi, the embodiment of female divine power, is an integral part of Hindu philosophy. She represents the cosmic energy that pulsates through every atom, every particle of the universe. But don't mistake her for a singular entity. She is diverse, complex, and multifaceted, mirroring the myriad aspects of life and the cosmos. From the nurturing mother to the fierce warrior, from the provider of wealth to the granter of wisdom, Devi embodies them all. In Hinduism, the divine feminine is not just revered, she is pivotal in maintaining the balance of the cosmos. She is the yin to the yang, the prakriti to the purusha, the energy to the matter. Without her, there would be no creation, no sustenance, no destruction. The three primary forces that keep the cosmic wheel turning. But the divine feminine is not just about cosmic forces. She is deeply personal, deeply intimate. She is the mother who nurtures, the sister who supports, the wife who complements. She is in the prayers of the devout, in the aspirations of the seeker, in the tears of the bereaved. She is in the joy of birth, in the sorrow of death, in the hope of liberation. The story of the divine feminine in Hinduism is a journey across millennia, where Devi emerges from the shadows of Vedic texts to the forefront of Hindu spirituality. It's a journey that transcends time and space, that bridges the gap between the earthly and the divine, that echoes the eternal quest for understanding the intricate dance of creation and destruction, of life and death, of joy and sorrow, a journey that we'll embark on as we unravel the enigma that is the divine feminine. The story of the divine feminine in Hinduism is a journey across millennia, where Devi emerges from the shadows of Vedic texts to the forefront of Hindu spirituality. The roots of the divine feminine lie deep in the soil of the earliest Hindu scriptures. Our journey takes us back to the Rigveda, the oldest of the four Vedas, where the earliest references of Devi are found. Originating over 3,000 years ago, the Rigveda stands as a testament to the antiquity of the concept of the divine feminine. This ancient text is filled with hymns dedicated to various goddesses, each embodying different aspects of the natural world and human existence. Two deities in particular stand out: Ushas, the goddess of dawn, and Prithvi, the goddess of earth. Ushas, often depicted as a radiant and youthful maiden, is hailed as the harbinger of light, driving away darkness and heralding the arrival of a new day. She is the embodiment of hope, renewal, and the promise of a fresh start. The hymns dedicated to Ushas not only celebrate her role in bringing forth the dawn, but also her symbolic representation of enlightenment and the dispelling of ignorance. Prithvi, on the other hand, symbolizes the earth, the sustainer of life. She is the mother who nurtures, the provider of sustenance, and the guardian of all life forms. The hymns to Prithvi give voice to an ancient reverence for the earth, expressing gratitude for her bounty and seeking her protection. These early references in the Rigveda showcase a profound understanding and appreciation of the natural world, articulated through the personification of natural phenomena as divine feminine entities. They reflect a worldview that saw the divine as not just male, but also female, not just transcendent, but also immanent in the world around us. Over time, this concept of the divine feminine evolved, becoming more complex and multifaceted. The attributes and functions of the early goddesses were expanded upon, giving rise to the diverse pantheon of goddesses we see in Hinduism today. These early scriptures laid the foundation for the evolution of the divine feminine in Hinduism. As we traverse through time, we witness the rise of Shaktism, a tradition dedicated to the worship of the divine feminine. Emerging in the early centuries of the first millennium CE, Shaktism marked a significant shift in the religious landscape of the Indian subcontinent. This was a time when the divine feminine, embodied in the goddess Devi, began to be revered not just as a consort of the male deities, but as a supreme deity in her own right. Devi, in her myriad forms, became the embodiment of cosmic energy, or Shakti, the driving force behind all creation and destruction. The rise of Shaktism was further bolstered by the development of key texts that celebrated the goddess in all her glory. Among these, The Devi Mahatmya holds a special place. Composed around the 5th or 6th century CE, this text extols Devi as the embodiment of the universe itself, a goddess who is both the creator and the creation. It narrates the tales of Devi's heroic deeds, defeating demons and saving the cosmos from chaos. The Tantric texts, which emerged around the same time, further highlighted the divine feminine. They presented a more esoteric view of Devi, portraying her as the ultimate reality, the supreme consciousness pervading everything and everyone. Across these texts, Devi took on various forms, each representing a unique aspect of the divine feminine. Durga, the invincible warrior goddess, epitomized the power and courage. Kali, the fierce and terrifying goddess, symbolized the cyclical nature of time, embodying both life and death. And there were many others, each form a testament to Devi's multifaceted nature. Shaktism transformed the way the divine feminine was perceived and worshipped. No longer just a consort, Devi became the center of adoration and devotion. She was seen as the ultimate source of all power, the wellspring of creativity, the embodiment of the cosmic cycle of life and death. With Shaktism, the divine feminine took center stage, symbolizing power, creativity, and the cyclical nature of life and death. In modern Hinduism, Devi continues to be revered, her power and presence echoing in countless temples and hearts. Let's delve into how Devi, the divine feminine, shapes contemporary Hindu practices. Today, her influence is far from subtle. It's vibrant and profound, resonating through the spiritual lives of millions of Hindus. One of the most prominent manifestations of Devi's influence in modern Hinduism is the celebration of festivals like Navaratri and Durga Puja. Navaratri, meaning 9 nights, is dedicated to the worship of Devi in her many forms. For 9 nights and 10 days, devotees immerse themselves in prayers, fasting, and various rituals to honor the divine feminine. Durga Puja, another significant festival, commemorates the victory of goddess Durga over the buffalo demon Mahishasura, symbolizing the triumph of good over evil. These festivals are not merely religious events. They're vibrant social occasions that bring communities together, fostering unity and shared spiritual experiences. Devi, in her myriad forms, becomes the focal point of these celebrations, her narratives inspiring devotees and imbuing them with a sense of divine power and protection. But Devi's influence extends beyond these grand celebrations. She is an integral part of the daily spiritual lives of Hindus. From morning prayers to bedtime stories, Devi is invoked for her blessings, guidance, and protection. Her tales of strength, compassion, and wisdom serve as moral and spiritual compasses, guiding individuals in their everyday lives. The continued relevance of Devi in modern Hinduism is a testament to her enduring power and appeal. She is not just a deity to be worshipped, she is a symbol of feminine power, a beacon of spiritual guidance, and an embodiment of cosmic energy. Her presence permeates every aspect of Hindu life, from the grandeur of temples to the intimacy of household shrines. Devi, the divine feminine, continues to inspire, empower, and guide her devotees, her story woven into the very fabric of Hindu spirituality. Her influence, like the gentle yet persistent hum of a mantra, reverberates through the rhythm of Hindu life, a constant reminder of the divine power that resides within each one of us. Our journey through the annals of Hinduism reveals the extraordinary saga of the divine feminine. As we have seen, the divine feminine, or Devi, has been a central figure within the spiritual landscape of Hinduism for millennia. Her presence, initially shrouded in mystery, has unfolded gradually over time, revealing a complex and enriching narrative. The earliest references to Devi trace back to the ancient Vedic period, where we find glimpses of her in the form of earth goddesses and powerful female deities. These initial depictions set the stage for the divine feminine's intricate and multifaceted journey within the pantheon of Hindu gods and goddesses. This journey takes a significant turn with the rise of Shaktism, a tradition that places Devi at the very heart of its spiritual practice. As the embodiment of Shakti, the cosmic energy that animates the universe, Devi becomes a symbol of life, fertility, and creative power. Shaktism's focus on the divine feminine underscores the essential role of female divinity within the spiritual universe, emphasizing the balance and interplay between masculine and feminine energies. In modern Hinduism, Devi continues to hold a prominent position. She is worshipped in her many forms, each embodying different aspects of the divine feminine. From Durga, the warrior goddess, to Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and arts, to Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, Devi's manifestations are as diverse as they are profound. Her enduring presence in rituals, festivals, and daily worship speaks volumes about her significance within the Hindu faith. The divine feminine in Hinduism is not just a concept or an abstract idea. She is a living, breathing entity, a powerful force that shapes the spiritual beliefs and practices of millions. She represents the strength, resilience, and diversity of the female divine, a testament to the immense power and grace that women possess. The divine feminine in Hinduism is a testament to the strength, resilience, and diversity of the female divine, a beacon of power and grace that continues to illuminate the spiritual path of millions.